So you may know me as a PvP guy, or maybe even the coolest person you have ever laid your eyes upon, who happens to play the hit game Minecraft, but is also very epic, awesome, and very, very handsome. But what if I were to tell you that I would be recreating one of the wonders of the world in Minecraft? This all began when I had just been chilling on the server, until the realization dawned upon me that I'm kinda homeless. And I knew I needed a base, but I didn't want to make a secret hidey hole to keep all my valuables. I wanted to create something monumental. And what better thing to make as a base than a wonder of the world? So I started brainstorming to see what I could make that also wouldn't get my channel flagged. So I ended up choosing the Eiffel Tower. And if you're not sure what that is, here's a quick history lesson. The Eiffel Tower is an architectural masterpiece constructed by Gustave Eiffel and is located in Paris, France. The Eiffel Tower was constructed using iron, and knowing that wouldn't look the best, I chose to go with a modded block called steel. The reason I'd rather go for the modded block steel is because crafting steel blocks would take one less iron ingot than crafting iron blocks, but would still produce 23 more blocks than an iron block. And I thought that's pretty much a no-brainer since I'm gonna be needing a lot of blocks for this. So I began working on the project. I started off with building a small platform for the tower to be using polished deep slate and deep slate bricks. And so I began to work on the actual tower using the modded steel. Hey, sorry to stop you from watching this awesome video, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm currently in a race to 1,000 subscribers against Rady, and I'm in the lead right now, and let's keep it that way. Let's demolish him. While I was building the tower, another member of the SMP named Otto came over to my tower and greeted me, and I gave him some stuff since he had pretty much nothing. But little did I know is that this interaction would backfire big time. And that's because I showed him where I had been mining for all the resources I used to build the tower, creating a massive hole right next to it. I didn't realize it at the time, but that hole was perfect for a trap, and Otto took advantage of that by making one right above it. But that'll come later in the video. For right now, I wanted to show my base to some of the members of the SMP, and ended up showing it to someone named Clutch. But little did I know that this was gonna be a big mistake. And after I gave him the tour, he may or may not have told Mozdocs about what I actually stored in there, which were my valuables. I then found out that not much later, Mozdocs tried stealing from me, but I got the stuff back from him shortly after. But I was still kind of annoyed that he even tried to steal from me in the first place. So I thought of the most logical thing to do in that moment, which looking back at it now, probably wasn't the best thing to do at the moment. I ended up challenging one of the best PvPers on the server to a 1v1, and we both agreed that we wouldn't get any preparation for this fight, and we would fight to the death. Editor Brub, cue the epic fight.
Oh my god, you did damage. Am I really about to lose? Oh my god, wait, advantage.
Ross,
Nice.
it's a
Cheater.
cheater.
Well, stop running away.
He's going back to get more stuff.
No.
Lol.
Okay. You know what? I'll get some extra.
Oh, Moz, you're
pots.
dead.
No, I'll get some extra pots, but I'll give some to Mom.
Do you have a jukebox anywhere, bro? Play some it's just...
You're not getting stuck in the cobweb.
Oh my god. Oh! Papa hurt. What if I run?
Jesus, alright.
See, if I run, I'll be more prepared next time when I fight you one time.
Oh, fighting you.
Who's willing to
Love
pay me
fighting
to intervene?
You're not fighting me next time?
Who's willing to pay me to intervene?
If you run, I'm not. Like, I mean, I'm honorable because like I'm not just gonna like give you some. I gave you some.
Oh god, phantoms. Oh, this is just bullying. Come on.
So I dip.
Choose to be honorable or not honorable. What do you choose?
So Mozox ended up running away, meaning I technically won that fight. After that fight with Mozox, I wanted to go check out Otto's shop. That was totally not a trap. You can go see Otto's video on it later, but here's my perspective. I went in this to go check it out.
Show me your
I met
disc.
over there, I met Darman, but I somehow found a way to die to a trap that wasn't even made for me. I wasn't just gonna let them have all my stuff, so with a little bit of intimidation and some of that brup charm, they were obviously gonna give my stuff back, right?
You can have my stuff back.
Kinda rude.
Otto?
I'll think about it.
What do you mean you think we're in an auto? Give me stuff back, no problem, okay?
Yeah, he just killed me.
Yo, I can get everyone, I can get all the loot. I get all the loot.
So somehow, Otto ended up dying to his own trap, and Darman gave me some of my stuff back, even though there wasn't much left.
My poor trap.
Not even a few minutes later, Darman asked us to do something, and here's a clip from his video.
The hardest part of our mission, trying to convince someone to participate in this maze. And now I'm thinking we should do Ruff because he's the owner of the server, and Otto because he killed me in his last video. Now this is gonna be really intense and probably be much harder to convince them, but now it's time to send them to the maze.
And that's where we went, and we arrived at the maze shortly after.
I guess you guys can begin, yeah.
And so I began the race to finish the maze. I very well knew that this could have been a trap, but like, what's the worst that could happen?
What? Is that a creeper?
I lost my totem to a creeper that wasn't even part of the maze, but I did end up pretty close to the end of it. Looking back at it now, I nearly avoided a pretty obvious trap, but I technically did complete the maze.
Darman,
Did it?
yeah, look. You're so bad at red zone, dude.
Yeah, you know. Whoa, whoa.
Look, I'm not the smartest person alive, but I would have never fallen for that trap either way, right?